Civilian entry to the Government Type 1 Special Symphonic Power Facility, Sol Marta, is strictly forbidden. Please leave now. Raki, stop it already. Frelia's here. In the event that you do not leave now, I will have to force you to do so. Raki, what are you saying? You intend to attack Frelia? Attack Frelia? That is impossible. Frelia is currently in the inner chamber, preparing for the rebirth of this world. What the? There's someone impersonating Frelia. We have to hurry up to the inner chamber. You won't go any further. So, Raki, round 3. This is where the most infamous bug introduced by Nisa occurs. If you do not beat her within 3 rounds, you basically hardlock the game. So if you're not at a high enough level, you just kind of do some power grinding or just utilize the fastest way imaginable to beat her, and that is using a high-powered replicator. Actually, let's go ahead and take out the Divine Armies first, really quick. They won't last long enough anyway. Now, even though I was talking about that bug that was fixed in the relocalization patch, you can use a game chart or collection replay, whatever cheat device is still available for PS2 if you're playing the original to get around that. So it's not the end of the world. Is Replica available? No, it's not. So, speaking of Replica, let's go ahead and do it. We blasted her to smithereens with this last time. Let's do even more this time. So, yeah, we got 67 in Cloche's fan club. Well, even though we're jammed, we got a double EX attack. And, well, we didn't even need to we didn't even need to use Replica. Did we beat her? No, she's just sleeping. This sort of maintenance droid must be crushed to pieces to be defeated. Ah. Well, they're invincible! Essentially they are. But don't worry, once they shut down like this, they won't wake up for a good while. Alright, let's find out the true identity of this goddess. Raki says she was in the inner chamber. Where is it? Most likely it's the room where Frelia's sleep pod is. It's beyond these doors right in front of us. Well, no enemy encounter. Raki is fast asleep. Well, let's just head in and in. And this is the final save point in the game. But since I'm not stopping here, you guys have probably figured out, yep, there's still something to do here. It won't open. It's been locked. Well, that was to be expected. Can we do anything about it? Not much. It's been locked from the inside. There's nothing I can do. Who can unlock it? Most likely the person that is inside this room, and possibly Raki as well. Oh, I can't be certain. Raki? Raki also acts as the security service of Sol Marta. At least when I knew her, she had control of all the doors in this place. Just as I thought. I expected as much. There's a chance I can use that trick. That trick? Yeah, let's go back to where Raki is. Well, thanks for walking us there. So, what are you going to do with her? I'm going to analyze her memory data while she's still asleep. If everything goes okay, I can force that door to remain permanently unlocked. You can do that? Who knows, but I'm pretty sure that I can. You're so vague. That's better than not trying at all. And I might be able to find some clues about who hacked into Raki. If you want to, go ahead. I trust you. But how will you do it? Wasn't there a convenient non-profit public facility, government managed and with very modest rates? Yep. So we're just going to leave Raki there and walk all the way back to the hotspot. Thankfully our encounter gauge did not reset, although the actual encounter trigger is still flashing. I think we're okay. Yeah, so those purple ones that dropped the Harmo body suits. I thought it was the yellow ones. Walk all the way back. Think when I... Oh, Abyssal Devil. Oh, hey, we got an insta-kill on him. I'll take it. I think we managed to insta-kill everything in here, even if I thought it was immune. Well, yeah, there's that locked door chamber. This long bridge. And these guys. Thank God for that insta-kill ability. Otherwise, we'd probably still be fighting battles in the first half of the dungeon. No, not that long. Okay, across the bridge, and we can finally head back to the world map. We'll get at least one more battle. Okay, I thought that one was going to survive. Oh! I just noticed, yeah, that's a nice fair amount of money. Anyway, take the right-hand exit to head straight to the world map. But before we head back into the hotspot, let's take care of recipes zippy fast. Give Sasha the Feel of Theory 7. And get the recipe from 6 from Cynthia. This is Chloe. The book you have in your hand. Can it be? Yes, here you are. The final Feel of Theory volume. Hey, thank you so much, this Chloe. Somehow it seems her happiness increases every time we give her another one. Indeed, but this one is extremely thick. I wonder if she could read it all. Amazing. Really amazing! This one could be the best one out of all those masterpieces! It appears she can read it. That seems to be the case. Will you be able to read it easily this time? Good for you. Yes, I'll start reading this one from front to back right now. Well, that's a fairly short scene. And we'll swing into Pastalia really quick to pick up the recipe from Cynthia. Okay, from Waterhill Park. Cynthia has something to say to us. I'm just gonna go to that. Oh, welcome! Nice timing! I can't even thinking it would be. Were you able to finish the feeler theory? Yep! Man, this time was pretty tough. I mean, halfway through, even the pictures got too weird to understand. So I super arranged it this time. To be specific, how much of it? Now, the inside is completely original, but the appearance is about 80%, I guess. So it isn't related to the filler theory anymore, right? Well, who cares? I guess you could call it a remake. I don't think you can call it a remake if you don't even know what the original was. You're so picky. Don't worry, I never make anything weird. I do believe you, but then it's no problem. Here you go. I wish I could make a weapon that would vanish bad guys away with a single swing. I don't think such disturbing things. Well, we already have it, Cynthia. We just have the IPDs with the instant kill ability with us. They're not weapons, though. Now, speaking of which... Okay, the one you were working with finally got level 1. Good job, Marie. So the secret way back into the hotspot is come up to the Central Plains, approach from this side. And thus we walk into the rear entrance. And there's an IPD here. Actually, no, all the IPs have spawned, not just the random ones. But I'll get them off screen. Thank you very much. Please come again. We will gladly wait your return visit. What a stupid censor. Sorry to bother you, Raki, but I have a favor to ask. No, everyone. This is when you're supposed to leave. She tries to justify herself until the end. I'll get right to the point. I want to use the advanced part of your advanced dive system. May I? Of course! Who will you be diving into whom? Who will be diving into whom? I will be diving into her. If these dive machines are truly a legacy from the civilizations of the First Era 700 years ago, they should be able to analyze her memory. SRFD10321, better known as Raki, and you said you wanted to use data analysis mode, right? I'll go prepare for that immediately. Please hold on for just a moment. It seems that she really lacks any true emotions. Diving into data analysis mode requires very advanced skills. You'll physically enter the binary field, so it will also put your life at risk. Therefore, you are required to have a Type 1 data driver license. You do have one, right? I don't, but I'm sure my skills surpass those of anyone who's ever had one of those licenses. I see, alright, but you will be performing this dive at your own risk. She's so sloppy. It can't be helped. I can't ping the resident registration server, so I have to decide based on my own judgment. Is that okay? Never mind that. Didn't I say before that was fine? So, shall we start the dive now? Alright, here we go. Let's see. This is... Yes, I'm definitely inside our tonelico. I'll search for this call address here, and... Now, come out. And cameo! Hi, Sherelia! Ah! What's going on here? Where? It's been a while. I'm happy to see you. Mir! Where in the world are you? You just left without saying where you were going. Oh, I'm sure I told you I was going on a journey. Anyway, there's something I wanted you to check for me. Is that okay? Ah! I don't care about what you want. It's an emergency. Please. Oh, alright. You know a lot about maintenance droids, right? Well, yes, I guess. I'm the one who does Maymay's maintenance. I don't have a clue about dealing with them, so I wanted to ask you for a favor. Access the body which I'm in now, SRFD10321, aka Raki, and open all the doors within Sol Marta. Isn't that hacking? Wait, are you trying to take over another tower now? No, this time I'm an ally of justice. So, are you going to do it or not? Alright, but in return, please promise me one thing. What is it? Once you're done and with whatever you're doing, please return to Solciel. What? Are you lonely? No, that's not it! Since you left, it's been a lot of trouble to deal with many things around here. Don't just escape leaving all your security armed. Having to analyze and deal with all these bombs individually is such an annoyance! Oh, sorry. I was thinking about getting rid of them eventually. Well, it's fine. It seems you're in a hurry now, so I'll be sure to give you a severe lecture later. So, you're going to help me? Though I'd be happy if you treated this with a little more urgency. Alright. Please wait a moment. I really don't know what voice to give Shrelia. Okay. I've unlocked all the doors within the place called Sol Marta. I also took the opportunity to add my own security to them, so no one else can lock them again. Oh? It seems you're really into this. Is that any way of talking to someone just to do you a favor? Besides, there's a reason for it. A reason? What happened? There's been an abnormal rise in the number of accesses recently. Ah, it'd be more accurate to call it an attack. It's definitely an attack. Raki has obviously been hacked. But the problem is all the technical facts it utilizes, such as ring control, dynamic D-wave flow control, FFT analysis. It seems to work with someone with a lot of technical knowledge. Seems so. Ah! What? It seems like that person decided to make an appearance. I suggest you strengthen your security. If you're clumsy as usual, you'll just get attacked again. Again? That wasn't your fault the first time! Yes, well, anyway, goodbye. Wait! So, who might you be? That's my line. Could you please stop hacking as if you own this place? Ah, what a malignant virus. Virus? Me? Oh, maybe. I don't think that's quite as bad as what you're doing. Could that be possible? Anyway, you are all just viruses to this world. That is why I shall purify you all. Ah, the consciousness disappeared. This is bad. I have to go back now. We're in trouble. The enemy has traced our location. Huh? That our plan failed? No, the doors are now unlocked permanently. The problem is... looks like she's decided to appear. Oh my, a customer! Raki? Yes? You stay here. Hey, you look familiar. It's the same as that time! Yeah, Crow recognized it too. So it was. I had my doubts about it being just a chance agglomeration of negative emotions. Oh, it's like that time. And we get a flashback to it, apparently. Look, come! The plushie has some lettuce stitched on it. Well done. The world will change. What is this? Maybe it's a message from the boss for us. The boss? It's just an appropriate expression. Don't take it too seriously. Then again, who knows? This monster was created by the boss using the agglomeration of negative emotions with an Infelfir as the basis. This has just been proved to us. Here it comes! Well, we fought this thing before. I honestly don't know if it's any more difficult this time. But in any case, we'll just attack it with itself. If it lasts that long. Yeah, I don't think it'll even last that long. Oh, it's HP. Let's get a little burst up. Okay, still alive, not for long. I didn't think that guy was a climax boss of Phase 3. Decent experience from it. And the bear's back! The world's sublimation will be very soon. The world's sublimation will be very soon. Looks like we don't have much time left. Let us hurry! So, at this point, the access to the final boss is open. However, that also made me go the wrong way. But that's the exit. Or is it? Let me double check. Okay, that was the exit. But anyway, yep, some bonus stuff has opened up. Hello, welcome to the hotspot. You're acting pretty normally today. I always act normally. And what are your orders for today? Wait a second, there's something I want to try. So, Frelia. Yes? Have you ever done a dive? No, I haven't. You would be okay with 4 people diving into you at once, right? What? 4 people? That's absurd! Or rather, Frelia doesn't even look old enough to be able to dive into. Both of you are horribly misunderstanding this. Frelia is a Raven-tailed origin, a goddess. Nothing will happen to her just because 4 people dive into her at once. And also, no matter what she looks like, remember, she's actually 737 years old. She's not like Okuna. Sorry for being a kid. Boo! I see, okay. Yes, she is a goddess after all. But what are we going to do within Frelia's mind? Craft some more song magic? No, this will be just for fun. Huh? Since we've been fighting against strong enemies lately, I thought we needed some entertainment to relieve our stress. And so we're going to play in someone else's cosmosphere. Wrong. The origins are entirely artificial life forms. They don't even have cosmospheres to begin with. However, they can exploit their own scenarios to assemble a virtual world within themselves. Though I just want Frelia to lend me a place for doing that. I don't understand too well, but if you mean that if we dive into Frelia, we can go to another interesting world? Well, that's it, more or less. Are you okay with that, Frelia? Yeah, sure. I can go have some fun in there too. But since I don't have a cosmosphere, I'll have to make it in the binary field. I don't feel very confident about trying to make an interesting world, though. Don't worry about that. I'll set everything up for you. Oh, okay then. Okay, seems we have a deal then. I'm getting excited. Jay seems to be plotting something sinister again. Doesn't it sound fun? I'm kind of looking forward to it. So we can now dive into Frelia! I'm going to fight a quick battle here just to reset the encounter meter. We will be using Raki for our dives. And easy peasy enemies. Excuse me. So we've opened more talk topics. Again, I'm going to just get all the rest and do those at once right before the final boss. So, I'm just going to save. And let's begin the dive into our goddess.